cushion or firm blanket, something to pop yourself up so that your hips are a little bit higher than your knees. Roll your thighs inwards. Finding a nice comfortable seated position here. Bring your hands, you may want your palms facing down or up, whichever you prefer, and my index finger slightly touch the thumb. And for a start, we're gonna allow ourselves to settle in our bodies. So whenever you're ready, adjust yourself as much as you need, just to feel comfortable. And gently close your eyes. If it's not comfortable with your eyes closed, you can look down on the floor. And start to notice how your mind feels. It could be that it's all over the place, and that's okay, let it be. Don't try to calm it, don't try to do anything, just simply noticing and try not to name it. Don't get involved too much. Notice where your breath is in your body. Do you feel it in your belly? Do you feel it in your nostrils? Do you feel it in your chest? Simply observe. Noticing how your body feels. Is there any tiredness? Is there any tension or tightness in your body? And again, don't change anything, simply observe and let it be. Noticing the touch of your sit bones touching the floor or the cushion or the blanket. Feel your spine nice and long. Your chin slightly tucked in so it's parallel to the floor. Now bring your hands onto your lower rib cage so that your fingers facing towards each other. And continue breathing your normal breath. Simply noticing how your fingers apart with your each inhale. And again, comes closer with each exhale. Feel that movement in your body. Now you can release your hands back onto your knees, or if you prefer, if you like it, you can leave them on your ribs. And then we'll start to even our breath. I want you to start to count your breath quietly in your mind. Count to number 4. Inhale, and again choose your own pace, whichever is for you more comfortable. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. And continue doing that on your own pace. Now that we even our breath, we'll start to elongate our exhalation. Continue inhale to number 4 and exhaling to number 6. continue breathing on your own pace. Inhale to 4, exhale to 6. Feeling your rib cage, your lower rib cage. Your belly expands on your each inhale and gently relaxes on each exhale. After your next exhale, pause your counting and just return to your normal breathing. And once again, observe how your mind feels now. Observe how your body feels now. Is it more settled? Is it more relaxed now? And on your next inhale, gently opening your eyes. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhaling, releasing it down. Inhaling up. Exhaling, now turning to your right. Bring your right hand behind, left hand onto your knee. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhaling here. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, turning to the other side. Inhaling, lifting your chest there. Exhaling. Inhaling, arms back. Exhaling, now we're going to do without any pausing here. Inhaling, arms back. Exhaling to the other side. Gentle twist, no pushing. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Inhale. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Bring your right hand onto the mat. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhaling, turning to the side. Nice pulsating movements here. Try not to collapse forward. Nice and open. You can look over your shoulder or through your armpit. Inhaling back to center. Bring your left hand on the mat. Inhaling, lift your right arm up. Exhaling to the side. Breathing in here, nice pulsating. On your next in breath, back to center. Exhale, releasing your arms one more time. Inhaling here. Exhaling, bring your hands behind, clasping your hands. Inhaling, lifting your chest. Exhaling here. Inhaling up. Exhaling, releasing your arms. Inhaling up. Interlace your fingers, bring your arms up, stretching in toward the sky, stretching it up. Feeling your nice opening, nice stretching of your side of your arms here. And releasing it down. Bring your hands onto your knees or wherever it's comfortable. Now start to look over your left shoulder. Rolling your neck down towards the center and to the other side, towards your right shoulder. And again, doing a nice half circles here. Massaging your neck. It's actually working very hard throughout the day. Loads of emotional tension there. And physical. And back to center. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And back to center. Left ear to the left shoulder. Allowing this on that nice feeling of the nice stretch of your. From here, bring your hands forward. Don't go too far. So not rounding your spine, nice and strong spine. Inhaling here. Exhaling, rounding now your spine, bringing your belly in towards the spine. Inhaling, looking forward. Exhaling, rounding your spine, bringing navel in towards the spine. Inhale. One more time, exhaling, rounding your spine. Inhaling back to center. And we're gonna go to seated. Now take your a blanket or cushion from underneath. I'm gonna do a few cat and cows. Or before that, let's do a bit of a warm up for your wrists. So you start, simply roll your wrist one side, circling to one direction, and to the other one. Choose your pace. Now, so your arms, your fingers widely spread, and then into fists, spread, fist, spread, and fist. And shaking it. Nice warm up here. And we're gonna come now into cat and cow. So your wrists underneath your shoulders, about shoulder width apart. Your fingers wide spread, pressing firmly into your fingers, pressing firmly into your mat. Now your knees underneath your hips, hip width apart. And when you look down through your knees, the gap through your knees, you don't see your feet. And inhaling, lifting your chest up, bringing your belly down, tailbone up. Exhaling, rounding into cat pose, rounding, bringing your belly button in towards the spine, engaging your pelvic floor muscles here. Inhale, exhaling, breathing now. Allow the movement to come with your breath. So whenever your exhalation starts, start to exhale and then start to round your spine. And when you start to inhale, your inhalation first and then your movement follows. Exhaling here and start to round your spine. One more time, inhale. Exhaling. And then inhaling, coming back to neutral. Straightening your right leg, stretching into your shin. Sorry, into your calf muscles. Lifting it up. Your toes pointing towards the mat. And not lifting too high, it's about the height of your hip. Straightening your arm here, stretching into fingertips, stretching into your heels. Inhaling here, exhaling knee to elbow, rounding your spine. Inhale, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling down, rounding your spine. Inhaling back to neutral. Doing on the other side, stretching your left leg, stretching your calf muscles, lifting your leg. Inhaling here, bringing your arms forward, exhaling, rounding your spine, finding your balance, belly's engaged, working on the pelvic floor muscles. Exhaling. Inhaling up, exhaling. Inhale, exhaling down. Inhaling back to center. Bring your hands slightly forward, tuck your toes under. We're going to come in our first down dog, lifting your hips up, lifting it up, leaving your knees bended first, lengthening your spine here, lifting your hips up, staying in here. Don't extend your knees yet. Find that length in your spine first. Your shoulders relaxed. There's a nice space in between your shoulders and your ears. And inhale, releasing it back. Exhaling here. Inhaling cow pose. Exhaling, rounding your spine. Inhaling here. Exhaling, rounding your spine and coming all the way to your heels. Then inhaling, bringing your elbows onto the mat. Inhaling, coming all the way up into cow. Exhaling, rounding your spine, sitting on your heel, all the way down, straightening your arms. And then planting your elbows here, elbows in towards the midline. Inhaling up. Exhaling, rounding your spine one more time, coming all the way down into your heels. And inhaling. Exhaling back to center, to neutral. Chuck your toes under. One more time into down dog. And this time start to walk your dog, straightening one leg at a time. Walking your dog, feeling that nice stretch of each of your leg, back of your leg, lengthening your spine, opening your shoulders, relaxing your head, pressing firmly into your mat with your arms, with your hands, sorry. Inhaling, look up and bring your right leg forward. Releasing your left knee on the mat. Inhaling, coming up. Now feeling that you're kind of squeezing block in here, which there is no block here, but think about your heel going towards your knee, knee towards the heel. There's a nice and active leg. Your back toe either tucked under for a better balance, or if you want to, you can leave it at the top of your foot. Inhale. Exhaling, coming up, opening up your arms. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhaling, nice and strong belly here. Exhaling here. Now releasing your left hand onto the mat. Inhaling, opening up your arm. Holding in here. Exhaling down. Bring your hand outside your leg. Inhaling up on the other side. Exhaling down. Coming up into all fours. Tuck your toes under. One more time, down dog. Breathing in a down dog. And on your next inhale, look up and bring your left leg forward. Releasing your right knee on the mat, and once again coming up. And again thinking about your knee in towards the heel, heel in towards. There is a strong activation coming up here, and you feel it squeezing. So that's how you actually working your hips in line to each other. Nice engagement with your belly. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, cactus arms. Inhale. Exhaling here. Inhaling up. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhaling all the way down. Bring your right hand on the mat. Inhaling. Opening up. Exhaling here. Inhale. Exhale. Release your arms. Left arm outside your left knee. Inhale. Exhaling here. Inhale here. Exhale, releasing it back. Just coming up into all fours. Take your toes under and into down dog. Breathing in a down dog. Inhale, look up, bring your right leg forward. Left knee on the mat. This time your right leg goes to the side. We're gonna come into lizard pose. So staying in here with kind of lizard pose. So from here, start to walking your hands in front like you are in a down dog here. Relax your head in between your arms. A nice openness in your hip here. Holding here. Inhaling back to center. Switching your legs, bringing your left knee forward. Your left foot to the side. And start to walk your arms forward. Relaxing your head. So walk as far as you feel comfortable. There's a quite deep stretch of your back of your thighs here. Breathing here. Inhaling back to center. And from here we're going to come into a easy or a half plank pose. Staying in here, nice, strongly pressing the earth away from you. Holding here. And now from here, think about your knee, your bottom, I can't see myself, but your knee, your bottom, your shoulders are in one line. And from here, we'll start to lower on a forearm, one at a time. And walking back, nice and strong core here. Walking back and forth. And next time when you come down, come with your hips all the way down. And now we're gonna straightening your legs one at a time, pressing firmly your top of your feet on the mat, pressing into your pubic bone, lifting your belly button slightly in, so it's like nice engagement in here, lifting your chest up, and now you bring coming up into Sphinx pose, looking forward, holding it here. Don't let your belly to collapse. It's a nice and strong belly here. And relaxing back. Bring your head to one side, hold there. Allow your feet to flap to the side, Nice, relaxed. From here, we're gonna come and bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Your elbows going in towards midline, pressing into the top of the feet, pressing into your pubic bone, inhaling, coming up into baby cobra. Exhaling down, and then looking down onto the mat. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Don't press too much in your hands. Inhale. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhaling down. One more time. Inhale. Lift yourself maybe a little bit higher, holding there. In a higher cobra, but belly is nice and strong here. Shoulders relaxed, don't squeeze in, nice and relaxed, going, shoulder blades going down your back. And exhale, releasing it down, holding there, bring your head to the other side. Allow your hips to relax, your leg to relax, you can move from side to side. And on your next in-breath, lifting yourself up and coming up into down dog. One more time in a down dog. Holding in here. Try not to collapse your hands. Nice and strong your hands. Your heels going towards the mat. You don't have to reach them. Lifting your hips at the same time. And then inhaling, releasing your knees on the mat. And we're going to come into seated position. From here, you're going to bring right leg into your inner left thigh. And again, sitting on your sit bones, on that loopy part of your sit bones, you can adjust yourself. Now, if it's too much, preferably your knee goes down all the way onto the mat. If you can't do that, and again, bring your block or so it's supported here. Watch for your back of your extended leg. If you feel too much, you can slightly bend it. Okay. Inhaling here, lifting your right arm up. Exhaling, bring it all the way to the side. Inhaling, lifting your chest. Exhaling. And again, think about leaving don't round yourself yet. Leave your spine nice and straight here. Feeling your belly button, your navel goes in towards the spine. And only from here, inhaling, slightly lift your chest up. And exhaling, maybe a little bit further down. One more inhale, slightly lift up, exhale a little bit down, and then relax your head wherever you are. Inhaling, looking up, lengthening your spine first, and coming all the way down. Bring your leg and kids back. Your leg over your left thigh. Now bring your right hand behind your back. Inhale, lifting your arm up. Exhaling, bring it to the side and twisting to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Think about in this twist that you're not rounding your spine, is nice and straight spine here. If you feel you want to round your spine, you can lean slightly back, bring your hands back, bring your arm back, so you're not rounding here. If you need that, come on up. And repeat that on the other side, releasing slightly, gently releasing, and coming up onto the other side. Bring your your left foot onto your right inner thigh. And again, support your knee if you need to. Inhaling, lift your left arm up. Exhaling with a nice and straight spine, start to lean over. Again, see where your hand lands. If it doesn't reach there, that's okay, that's fine. Don't force yourself too much there. Inhaling, lifting your chest, lifting your head, exhaling, slightly coming down. Inhaling, slightly lift your chest, exhale, coming up. Your chest is not going down, your chest is coming forward. And relaxing your head, staying where you are. Don't force yourself. Be gentle with your body. And now the next inhale, come up. Lengthening your spine first and unwinding, bringing your left leg over your right thigh. Bring your left hand behind. Inhale, lift your right hand up. Exhaling, twisting to the side again. I'm going to turn to the side. Twisting to the side. And this time again, think about your spine nice and strong. And if it's okay, look over your left shoulder. If you feel rounding your spine is too much for you, lean slightly back. Creating that space in here. And again, if you have any discomfort in your belly, have problems with your belly, your something, whatever it may be, you may not want to go too far there, or may not even go that close with your hip, with your belly. So watch yourself.